To come out of the gates strong. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdija. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Wright in at the point guard. And for Brooklyn, the guard set is Irving and Curry. Simmons is out there with Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot.
You know, over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Beal, the pass to Wright. Back to Beal. Irving against Wright. Clock at 6. Beal from long range. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Avdija following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Back to Beal. Fires for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Now, here is Irving. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Outside Curry. The 3 from KD. That one's not going to go. And the Wizards now going the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you controlled for 3 quarters. But that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played. And unfortunately, they took it out.
The kick out to Irving. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Irving's got 5 now.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Outside, Beal. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the basket is good.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Outside, Simmons. Now the pass to Irving. The dish to Durant. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Washington's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Beal kicks to Wright. Avdija with it. KD's on him. Beal with the bucket.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Curry looking around. Throws it up high. Claxton no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the inside, tipped away. Curry. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
The shot's good from Gafford.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 17 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Now, here's Avdia. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. KD against Porzingis. Over Porzingis. Washington with the rebound.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Porzingis. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Outside for Beal. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And again, Washington no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 6. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Irving's shot is good.
When Kyrie is attacking, he is hard to contain because you know what? He can finish drives in any way possible.
Wizards leading by 6. And Beal kicks to right. That's tipped. Irving with the steal. Pass to KD. Avdia with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
That shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Katie against Beal. And then Durant with the dunk.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
The Wizards with the lead. Right outside. Back to Beal. Passes it to Porzingis. Outside Beal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn. And then for Washington, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. And Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Brooklyn making some changes. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Warren comes in for Ben Simmons. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Durant. Then for the Wizards, Hachimura, he's checked in for Porzingis. Davis is subbed in for Bradley Beal. Nets trail by 4. Here's Sumner. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Washington leading now by 4. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Gafford kicks to Morris. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Davis finds Gafford. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gafford's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Brooklyn has possession. 6-point game. And here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Pass to Warren. To the middle. Shot's good by Watanabe.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Wizards leading by 4. Outside, Davis. A pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Washington. A 3 from Morris. No good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Outside Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 2-point Wizards lead.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Washington with the ball. Outside, Davis. Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Davis. 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Irving surveying the floor. Inside, it's stolen by Hachimura. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Irving against Morris. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's off on the first.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
O'Neal's checked in for Irving. And a switcher also for Washington. Barton is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 3. Down low, here's Watanabe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role?
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Passes to Sumner. Bounce pass from Warren. And that's going to be a travel. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. 3-point lead. Here's Barton. Bucket is good. Barton's got his second bucket of the night. Here's O'Neal. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harris. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Harris.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Davis, the pass to Kuzma. It's good. .135 left to play in the first quarter. On the way, Harris. Back to O'Neal. Warren against Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Kicks to O'Neal. A 3 from Warren. And Davis pulls it down. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Morris. Backs in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is O'Neal. They double him with Barton. Here's Sumner. Watanabe tipped back in for 2. Watanabe's got 6 points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Barton, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. It's hauled in by Watanabe. Watanabe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. O'Neal dishes to Harris. Off target from outside. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Sumner gets it to go.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Wizards up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Nets trail by 4. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Durant is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Claxton in at the 5. Roam in the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Nets.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Now here's Wright. Up top, Kuzma. And too long on the shot.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss. Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Steph Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And Washington making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Here's Beal, and he banks in the layup. Beal's got 11.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I like how Durant keeps all his options open, kicking the ball to another guy when he doesn't like what the pick and roll gets him.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Wright. Outside, Porzingis. Great open look there. 6 points for Porzingis.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's Beal on the wing. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 2. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
The shot's good. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for Washington.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Curry against Beal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Wizards have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now, here's Avdia. Guarded by KD. Back to Beal. 5 on the clock. Here's Gafford. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Gafford's got 8 points.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. It's Durant on the wing. He had 31 points in the win against Orlando. The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The kick out to Wright. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Now here's Irving. He's got 11.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Hey, you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And Beal kicks to Avdia. Pass to Porzingis. Dishes it to Avdia. Outside Beal. The three-pointer no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Irving from long range. Porzingis with the rebound. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Wright, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Wright. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Gafford. It's right on the wing. Covered by Irving. 4 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. When you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Free throw drops for Wright. Hachimura is checked in for Daniel Gafford. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now here's Simmons. 9 points last game. The 3 from KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Right against Curry. 13 feet away. And it's Wright missing. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Timeout called the Nets.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Edmund Sumner comes in for Curry, and O'Neal subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Martin's checked in for Washington. Now here's Simmons. No points in the game yet for him. To the right side. Sumner passes to Watanabe. Now Simmons. Now O'Neal. He's covered by Beal. Here's KD, and it's good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 8.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Lets a floater go, and there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Barton.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Pass to Avdia. Porzingis kicks to Barton. From deep, drills the three-pointer. Avdia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's KD. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back.
The pass to Barton. There's the 3. It's all done by Watanabe. Watanabe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From deep. KD can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 3. Here's Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. Barton outside. Pass to Hachimura. Now Avdia. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Passes it to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 1-point Washington lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Avdia kicks to Beal. Over in the corner, Avdia. Out to Porzingis. Outside, Beal. This one for 3. A rebound by the Nets. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. In the corner, Simmons with it. Sweet move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Durant.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Watanabe. Then for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Bradley Beal. And Morris subbed in for Avdia. Now here's Davis. Back to Morris. Kuzma, left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the paint. Here's Sumner. He drains the quick shot. Sumner's got his second basket of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Washington with the ball. Outside, Davis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Barton outside. On the wing, Morris. Pass to Hachimura. He can't get that one to fall.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Warren dishes to O'Neal. Davis with the double team. Here's Sumner. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Washington's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn trailing. Oh my goodness, the slam! Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Davis surveying the floor. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Things were going Washington's way from the beginning. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offensive possessions. As the first quarter came to a close, they still had a double-digit lead. In the second period, they lost some momentum, but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Can't believe the coach hasn't been screaming for better looks. They've been letting it fly from the cheap seats with almost nothing to show for it. We've got to tighten up and get smart before the game gets away. Coach, talk to your team.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Wright in at the 1. Wizards shooting straight 49% from the field. Back to Beal. And there's the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's KD after the basket by Washington. Misses the wing jab.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Beal. Left side, Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Lays it up off the glass. Avdia's got 5.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Now, Avdia following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession. Nets trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He kicks to Durant. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Avdia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Washington, they had made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Avdia. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Second free throw, no good. Outside for Beal. Back to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Three-pointer right. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And finished off by KD.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Wizards leading by 5. Right, the pass to Gafford. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Wright. With some arc. Passes it to Avdia. It's right on the wing. From deep. They get the rebound. Gafford. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Pass to KD. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdiiv's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beal gets a wide open look. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Gafford's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now, here's Avdiiv. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Wright looking around. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Inside, here's Curry. Rebounded by Gafford.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Washington leading now by 11. Up top right. He's covered by Irving. It's stolen by Curry.
You know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
The Wizards working the ball around now. The pass to Porzingis. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Irving, good.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company. Playing above the rim, Beal laying down the hammer.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Wizards. First free throw is good. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wright. Now here's Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Simmons. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And the rejection by Gafford. Simmons can't get it to go.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And the Wizards making a change here. Morris is checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Nets trail by 11. Irving with it. 17 points in the game. Passes it to Watanabe. Doesn't go that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Porzingis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards. Kuzma against Irving. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
So it's the Wizards now. Morris kicks to Beal. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Morris. Here's Beal. Back to Kuzma. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Nets, Warren's checked in for Durant. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Seth Curry. The Wizards also changing it up. Hachimura comes in for Daniel Gafford. Davis is subbed in for Beal. Irving against Morris. Irving passes to Warren. Rebounded by the Wizards.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Royce O'Neal comes in for Watanabe. Hachimura hits them both. Nets trail by 13. The feed to Warren. Porzingis with the steal, and that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Morris against Irving. To the left side wing. Sumner passes to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
So it's Washington now, following the bucket by the Nets. Over to the wing. Outside, Davis. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
The first one falls. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Kuzma outside. Porzingis kicks to Davis. Wizards passing it around. Here's Hachimura. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Here's Sumner. 8 points for him. And the layup's good off the glass. Sumner's got 4 points this quarter. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. Outside, Davis. And the pass to Porzingis. And here's Kuzma. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porzingis. Pass to Harris. Warren on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Harris.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
And here are the Wizards now. Outside, Davis. Back to Morris. Unloads from 13. They get it back.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Harris's shot is off. Wizards leading by 10. Hachimura the pass to Kuzma. Down low. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
The Wizards shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Morris kicks to Davis. Passes it to Hachimura. Barton the bounce pass. Hachimura down low. He's got 8. The shot comes out. Here's Irving. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Magic with the rock. Kyrie just contorts his body, figures out ways to make the impossible look so easy.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Avdia comes in for Davis. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Wizards leading by 7. Pass to Avdia. Kuzma with it. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Avdia can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Harris passes to Curry. Kicks it to Warren. And here's Harris from the arc. The shot will not fall. And the Wizards now going the other way. Hachimura the pass to Kuzma. Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Wizards have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. That free throw good from Morris. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris against Irving. With 4 seconds on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 24.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie, so lethal when he's feeling his best.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Wizards out front, up by 7, and will return shortly. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Wizards leading by 7. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Claxton in at center. Now, here's Avdia. The shot by Beal, no good. Irving against Wright. And that one's good, Irving.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you gotta dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Avdia, the pass to Gafford. Picked his pocket. Beal against Curry. Simmons on the wing. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To the middle, here's Irving. Here's Claxton. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got 9 rebounds now tonight. He takes it in. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Gafford. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. There's Beal with the 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the intensity on the boards. Kuzma using the long arms to keep plays going.
The pass to Curry. Beal with the steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It counts. And the foul. Claxton. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Morris is checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Porzingis is checked in. G.A., he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load. But Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Curry. Beal with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Irving passes to Watanabe. Durant against Kuzma. To halt the run. Tries again. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the foul called on Watanabe. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
and just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ho-hum, guess what? Another bucket for KD. Just making the game look easy, somewhat boring.
That's good from Durant. Washington leading now by 10. Passes to Avdija. Back to Beal. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Wright. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Wright. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good on the three-point shot. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
And as long as Kuzma is able to hit jumpers, he's going to have a place in this league and cash a few paychecks.
Now, here is Irving. And it's Curry at the elbow. The pass to Watanabe. Just 5 on the clock. For the three. The shot by Curry, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
KD passes to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Just to Porzingis. Plenty of space. A rebound by the Nets. Outside Irving. Driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Taking it right to the defense. Kyrie goes on the drive, stays agile, and gets the whistle.
Warren's checked in for Watanabe. And he makes both free throws. Here's Wright. Pass to Avdija. Beal up top, guarded by Curry. That one good for 2. 24 points for Beal.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Irving passes to KD. Back to Irving. Pass to Curry. He kicks it to Irving. Going inside. Porzingis with the block. Here's Kuzma. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Feeds to Warren. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right outside. And he converts the layup. And the Wizards lead by 16.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
KD on the wing. To end the run. Avdija with the rebound. Avdija's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kuzma finds Wright. The quick look, no good that time. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Washington leading now by 16. Right outside. Kicks it to Avdia. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's KD. Second shot opportunity. And Simmons with the layup.
And the length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Right, the pass to Beal. Back to Wright. Top of the key, Porzingis. Over Warren. The offensive rebound. Basket counts. Kuzma's got 10 points in just the second half.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
To the inside. Knocked loose. Pocket 6. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And here's Avdia out to the right wing. Porzingis kicks to right. Back to Porzingis. Three-pointer. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Right against Irving. Takes it inside. Warren the pass to KD. Offline with his three.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. He's off on the second. And he nails the third.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Simmons. And then Durant with the jam.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. The pass to Avdia. The Wizards working the ball around now. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. And then Durant with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Washington leading now by 17. Right wing. Pass to Simmons. Back to Durant. Passes it to Irving. Shoots the three. Paxson coming off the assist from KD. KD's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Washington's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Beal. Now Warren from downtown. KD's shot is off. Beal against Irving. Right, the pass to Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Avdia. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the Latvian.
And it's Warren with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Washington leading now by 14. Outside, Beal. He feeds it to Avdia. From 10 feet out, again, the Wizards good for 2. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Right against Irving. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
6 to shoot. No good on the free throw. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And then for Washington, Carey's checked in, and it's Hachimura in for Avdia. Nets trail by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Wizards.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Now here's Wright, and the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And Washington making a change here. Gibson's checked in, and so Wright nails both of them. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and stolen by Wright. Pass to Kispert. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hachimura kicks to Kispert. And another miss by Washington. Left side, Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Brad. Every defensive wrinkle they could think of, they threw at you tonight, the doubles, the traps, but I know that's nothing new for you.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and it's only going to get tougher. But I'm confident in myself and my game, so the more the merrier.
Maybe they'll quintuple team you next time. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.